Now recording. Uh,
Welcome to this season of Botchamania with Riley.
You know what? I don't have to
uh,
take this from you jokers, okay? Fuck
Riley.
you.
Okay, we just got done yelling at Riley for like about 5 good minutes here because Riley is just constantly just like drooling on himself like a helmet wearing fucking artard and can't open his fucking computer. It's just a panel. It's what separates him from his computer is a fucking panel. And all he has to do is just open up the fucking panel. But what does Riley do? He opens up the wrong side. And he's like, "It's another panel. It's not another panel. That's the side that the Mobos, your motherboard, is on, right?" And I said, "That's the one with the holes for the cable management and stuff." And he's all like, "What is cable management? What's all this then?" Herpadur.
I didn't
And
ask
now,
what cable management was. I asked what the fuck you were talking about cable management holes on the fucking PC. I don't
oh
think
my
my
god,
computer has what this thing you're describing. I've never seen a computer with fucking holes in the side
I'm
for
telling
fucking
you,
wire
I'm
management.
telling you right now, Riley straight up fucking said, "I opened up the panel and then it was another freaking panel." And he said, "This is like a Russian nesting doll. I can't open this fucking computer up." And Riley is just fucking high as a kite or just plain fucking retarded and can't really seem to figure out how to open up the correct fucking panel to get into the fucking computer. Because he's just gotta fix one little part that like it's been I think 3 weeks since we talked about this. I think about 3.5 weeks, maybe before Thanksgiving, maybe. So about four. No, it's been like over a month now that we've been. So you've been sitting on your functioning computer, just like you are taking pictures of it, preferably right now, so we can
I'm
help you
not gonna do
diagnose.
that.
Oh, take fucking pictures of your computer, Riley, right now, so we
I'm
can
not doing
figure
it
out your
now.
problem. I
I'm not
swear to
doing it
fucking
now.
I
Christ.
think I know.
I
I think I know the problem. It's the person using the computer.
Oh, of course it's user error, Kang. Of course it is.
They
There's no
do. We
fucking
do.
way.
We do
There's
say in
no
the IT biz that it's 90% user error, so perhaps I myself have fallen victim.
Yeah, you are user error. That's for definitely. That's for true. Anywho, this is supposed to be your cold opening, so what do you got for us besides not a computer that functions?
I mean, I was just gonna let you take over. I was just gonna talk about how I watched fucking Batman the Animated Series today. It's not that interesting. It's about all I got.
Oh, oh, what?
Yeah, I
What? Oh my
started. I
god.
watched. I watched the first episode, the two-parter. It's pretty cool.
Oh, how are you didn't watch any more?
Well, no, because I just started it like an hour ago.
Oh, okay, all right. Because like once you dive into the OG original animated Batman the animated series, it becomes your life. And then after that, of course, you gotta watch the Superman one, and that all culminates into you watching the Justice League and Justice League Unlimited,
I
both
do
two
plan on
amazing
watching the whole
shows.
universe. I have like a watch order from Screen Rant bookmarked, so I
Oh,
do plan on doing that.
oh yeah, and you'll come to just shake your fist in rage and anger because you'll figure out that all the DC animated movies that have been made since well fucking time began are like far better than any DC live action movie that the DC studios have ever fucking made, man. And it's a
I
sad
mean,
freaking state of affairs.
I've only ever watched one, and it wasn't great. The only movie I've seen in that universe was Suicide Squad.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Make
yeah,
me
yeah,
like it didn't
God.
make me upset or anything, but it was not good.
Yeah, it wasn't very good, but the second Suicide Squad movie, The Suicide Squad with a different director, that was
James
way
Gunn.
yeah,
James
yeah,
Gunn,
yeah,
yeah,
that
I've heard about this. I
yeah,
do plan on watching that at some point.
yeah, that one's way, way better. It's very it's actually okay, maybe there's an addendum, maybe an exception, because that is pretty much like the best DC movie that DC's ever made, and it's actually pretty good. It's not better than like any like Nolan Batman movies or even Tim Burton's Batman movies. Like not like I think it's better than Batman and Robin. And because Batman and Robin is kind of a schlock fest, you know. But if you love the first three movies, you'll probably enjoy that one. though go in there with an open mind. uh, but yeah, the Suicide Squad by James Gunn is actually pretty good.
Are you excited for the Superman movie that James Gunn is doing? Have you seen any of that stuff for that
Uh,
movie?
well, I'm so like burnt out on superhero bullshit, man. That like when it comes out, I'll probably acknowledge it. There's a small chance since I love James Gunn's stuff, and like the Guardians of the Galaxy are like that whole trilogy are like my favorite freaking MCU movies. I mean, next to the third Thor and Love and Thunder, and the Thor
No,
movies are
no
really good.
Spider-Man mentioned. L.
Well, I are it's well, no, it'll be on there. Like I think Homecoming was fucking great,
Homecoming
or like
is
I think
my
the first
second
one.
is like my third favorite movie to ever exist on the planet. I love Spider-Man Homecoming so much.
Homecoming's the very first new Tom Holland Spider-Man movie, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I love the shit out of Homecoming, and I really enjoyed that. Blah blah blah. The Doctor Strange movies are kind of good, but they they really like slow down in the middle, and it takes like a while to get in there. Though Multiverse of Madness was pretty good, I thought, even though that's
I've
convoluted as shit and has tons of plot holes, but whatever.
didn't oh no, Sam Raimi didn't direct it, right? He like fell through.
Yeah, no, he did that because
No,
Bruce.
yeah. I'm mixed up. It was Edgar Wright was gonna direct it, and then he fell off, and it went to Sam Raimi, which I
Well,
really
yeah,
would like to have seen the Edgar Wright Doctor Strange, but
well
unfortunately it
Edgar
did not come
Wright.
to pass.
Well, Edgar Wright seems to have this like history of just like if baby doesn't get his way, he takes his ball and goes home. Because isn't this like the third movie he's done that to?
I don't know. I just know that I really like Scott Pilgrim versus the World, so I would like Edgar Wright to direct a superhero movie. I think that'd be cool.
I'm going to be real with you. I'm kind of glad that we only ever got like one Scott Pilgrim thing, and it
We also
sucks.
got the anime like last year.
Well, apparently no one liked the anime, and it got canceled. So we
Well,
really didn't
it
get the
was meant to
anime.
kind of be a one-off. Like it was meant to be like it could have a second season if we wanted it, but it's kind of a complete thing, all as is.
Well, it also just seems like no one really liked it, and apparently they kill off Scott Pilgrim in the first episode or something.
It was no, that's a fucking yeah. It's a mix 'em up. It's like an AU story. And it all the reason why you think it's bad is because you probably heard all the fucking like quartering type anti
I
woke
don't want. Okay,
retards.
fuck off. I don't want. I do not sit around watching the fucking quartering.
I'm not
I would
saying you
kill
do.
myself.
I'm not
I would
saying you
kill
do.
myself
I'm
with a
not
fucking.
saying you do. I'm saying that you may have come across that type of rhetoric on Twitter and what have you. You
Well,
may have found yourself unwittingly victim to that type of rhetoric. You know,
well,
that's what I'm
no, like
saying.
even on like Threads or fucking Blue Sky, I just unfortunately, and it doesn't give me any like pleasure, like putting down anything Scott Pilgrim related, but I haven't met a single fan of that so-called anime.
So the only reason why I think there was some pushback on it is because it was like there was a marketing ploy involved. Like everybody thought this was just going to be Scott Pilgrim, the comic book, the anime, but they
Which
mix it up,
everyone wants.
which everyone wants, including me. But they mix it up, and the original creator is involved in doing all the writing, and they have the whole cast back from the movie. And what it is Scott Pilgrim
This
does not.
is
What it is
what it is when you hibbity bibbity swibbity hibbity bibbity.
spoiler warning. I don't want to ruin it
Fuck
for
no,
people.
who gives a shit? Just fucking spoil it.
So Scott Pilgrim does not actually get killed off, but they think that he does get killed off. So the story becomes about Ramona, and she has to deal with the evil exes, and we kind of learn more about them as characters. And the original creators involved, so it's very good. It's very well written. We get to spend some more time with these sort of who were previously one-off characters, and it's a fun ride. And then Scott Pilgrim does come back at the end. There's like a whole big thing that I won't spoil, but he's not dead. He does come back, but the first like 6 episodes are spent with Ramona, and it's all good. It's all Kino.
Oh God, I'll maybe we'll have to do a MoCast watches the Scott Pilgrim anime and do a review on that in the near future.
I think it's only like 8 episodes or something. We probably could watch the whole thing and it wouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah, too
Yeah,
bad it did not get a second season.
yeah, and I'm afraid to watch it now because if I really like it, and I don't, and if I'm not satisfied with the end, then I'm going to be all like, dude, this should have gotten a second fucking season. But I've been like so jaded and red pilled, or maybe even black pilled rather, ever since Inside Job got fucking canceled while they were at the height of their popularity, and it was like an amazing success. It was trending number one for like a few weeks on Netflix. People were watching it. There was like tons of engagement. Everyone seemed to have loved it. And then Netflix out of the fucking blue just drops a fucking steel chair on it and just says we're canceling it. I'm like, dude, what the fuck, man? Instead, we get like like the woke nonsense that no one like watches. Like, there's like a million things on Netflix that got greenlit that could just never have seen the light of day because no one will ever talk about this shit ever. And that's the saddest part because we're being deprived of a lot of really good content just so, people with agendas can make these one-off little forgettable like will never stand a test of time fucking things. Like, I hate to say it, but a lot of new programming is also like that. Those who aren't like, quote unquote woke or something. Like, let me ask you guys this. Do you think anyone's going to ever talk about Stranger Things 20 years later?
For sure.
Like, well, it just seems like all these like shows that were like huge hits, uh people are still talking about them, like even in the 90s and 2000s. But there was like huge hype for like that one episode of Stranger Things where the kid badly plays master of puppets, and everyone's like, whoa, I'm into quote unquote heavy metal from the
I am just
80s.
I am just waiting for the day some little fucker decides to say, "Oh my god, that's the song from Stranger Things." I'm gonna fucking drop kick him off a goddamn
Oh,
mountain.
yeah, I know. It's like every fucking Metallica fan in the early 90s was like, I love Metallica. Cool. What's your favorite fucking song? Fucking Enter Sandman. Pow, pow, pow. Fucking dead. Get the fuck out of here, man, with your Black Album having asses. Fuck off.
I
Oh
mean, you
my
could have said
god,
shit
more
like, I don't know,
gatekeeping.
Four Horsemen, For Whom the Bell Tolls.
I mean, okay, I will give you if you're a real Metallica fan, at least fucking name one fucking old school fucking from the 80s. One. And it's not hard to, if you just know like I think like like the first four albums, all you have to do is just say the name of the album title, and that's a fucking title track on the fucking album, and you'd be able to like prove yourself an actual fucking Metallica fan, rather than some fucking poser that like bought the Black Album and listened to like Enter Sandman and like I hate to say it because Unforgiven's a real banger of a fucking song. It's like the
Mm-hmm.
best song. It literally is like one of those songs that maybe should have been on another album. Though I'm happy that Unforgiven was on the Black Album because the Black Album has a lot of really good tracks on there, and I'm kind of shitting on it because back at its height, which wasn't even that about 10 years ago, was the end of it, but just 10 years ago, and the album was released in 1991, right? After the
Right.
initial like 5 or 6 years of everyone jizzing their pants over it, that album up until like maybe 10 or 12 years ago would go platinum multiple times, 2 or 3 times a year for like several fucking years. And that's really rare and unprecedented.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Anyway, that's enough about of my Metallica gatekeeping. Let's go ahead and start the show. Are you ready,
I was
kids?
about to say, yes, let's
Aye,
go.
Captain!
Arr.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm glad we're all on the same page. A one, a two, a skiddly dilly. Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the Mocast. I'm your host, Mo Diggity. And joining me today are my two wonderful co-hosts. Say what's up to Kang. What's up, Kang?
What's up, guys? I'm just here on my running PC, just having a
Yeah,
great night.
the PC that you could easily open up the panel to access your parts if you need to, right?
Yep.
Because you didn't beat your head in with a fucking tack hammer when you were a child, so you'd be able to get that, right?
Yep. Either that or smoke a lot of weed.
Oh, okay. Well, that's also a thing too, that you could do besides banging your head up against the wall. And speaking of banging our head against the wall, say what's up to Riley. What's up, Riley?
No, Kang was right. It was the weed one. That's what happened to me.
Smoke weed every day. Ah, good lord. Wow. So this is the first MoCast of the new year. It's the New Year cast. Oh my god.
Wait, is it?
And
No, it's not. The last one was.
the last one was the Christmas episode.
No. The last one came out like 3 days ago.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Why haven't you been sending me the links or posting in the Discord? This is why I don't ever get to promote my shit, because I have no idea when it's coming out.
Well, maybe you should subscribe and hit the bell on the MoCast, asshole.
Okay, yeah, we all should really do that. I'll go ahead and double check after that one. But no, seriously, this is not another computer panel. You need to share the link with me so I can like pimp that shit out and then like
Okay,
pour it
I
out to
got
the whole
you.
world. I want to become like something. Doesn't have to be big, but it'd be nice.
I always forget about the gay shilling part of having a podcast. Like, I'll do it for a while, and then it will just slip my mind. Like, I was doing it for the Issue Crew for a long time, everywhere I could, and then just like slip my mind. And we are still getting decent views regardless. I think I've tried. Maybe I could get more views if I was still doing it, but it didn't feel like that big of a loss to not be doing it anymore. And then I also forgot for other shows.
Yeah, but you can be even bigger if you just, pimp your shit out.
If I
Maybe
just
someday
shill
we can also
gaily.
get the Hawk to a girl on here,
Yeah, on the MoCast, so she can tell us about all the millions that she stole from all of the internet
You
retards
know
with her
what?
crypto scam.
I got a hot take for you regarding that. Would you guys like to hear my take on that?
Is it, oh, if you bought a Haktua coin, you should know what you were getting into, retard.
Well, yeah, besides that, you are retarded, and you know what? Fuck them. Good. I'm glad she got her fucking bag, and she rug pulled a bunch of morons. Fuck them all, I'm so sick to death of having to be so sympathetic and be so empathetic toward these idiots who are like, Hawk to coin! Durr, I don't need to research that at all. Take all my money and my life savings. And that's what happened. It's not her fault at all. She knew what she was doing. Everyone else within like 1,000-mile radius of her knew what she was doing. The idiots who are pussy blind and thought they had a shot at the internet girl that they fucking saw make a blowjob joke. Fucking were like, her, take my money, Hawk to a girl. We're Costco guys. Her brain rot. Her retarded. Durr. And they got fucking rug pulled. Fuck them. Good thing she got her bag. Your thoughts?
I saw a conspiracy theory on Twitter that's pretty compelling. What
Ooh.
if, right? Does Haktua girl even suck dick? Because if you got your dick sucked by the Haktua girl, wouldn't you be talking about it on the internet to get clout? Nobody's come forward having been blown by Haktua girl.
Well, she's got her boyfriend. He was apparently on her podcast.
Maybe I missed that part, but I don't know what
I
I don't know what's going on.
I don't watch it. I just see like the billions of fucking tweets about it, and it's really annoying.
I've seen half of the first episode because somebody gave Monkey and Biggs $100 to watch it on their show. So I got like a good half hour of Haktua girl they got through before they rage quit. She was hanging out with Whitney Cummings. And the thing is,
Cummings.
Nah, well, maybe it's just a bad performance from Whitney Cummings, but Haktua girl came out like nice and genuine, and I did not hate her presence. Whereas Whitney Cummings made me want to fucking kill myself. I don't know what she was on that day, if she is good, but it was real bad.
She could be bipolar because, like, she's really sweet one day, one performance, and then, like, 2 or 3 days later, she's fucking spazzing out and having, like, like, sort of a fit, but then, like, the other one, she just blows it all out of the fucking water and, like, puts on a banger of performance, like, she made those CNN douchebags shit themselves when she, did the fucking Joe Biden New Year's Eve jokes. It was fucking hysterical, and everyone's all like, Le Trump, Le Orange Man, she's Le Trump supporter, her fashion, and I just laughed harder at that
I
after.
saw I saw I saw Chrissy Mayer say it was too little, too late because I,
Oh,
I guess she was
but
not doing it before.
oh, fuck off, man. It's better to have people too late than never at all, I'm gonna say. Well, at least with some people. Like, you can tell the phonies. Like, if Maddox were to just fucking pull a 180 and just go, you know what, guys? Maybe Trump isn't so bad. No, back to the fucking, no, back on the wall. Back on the wall with you, sir.
I thought you said he was gonna like 180 and make up with Dick because like everybody would go with that because that would be the most legendary thing to ever happen in
Oh,
history.
dude, I would be so fucking suspicious from like second one of him
I
going,
wouldn't care if we get even like
nah,
2 more seconds of Dick and Maddox. It doesn't matter what he tries to pull because he
nah,
would do it retardedly and fail.
nah, like, dude, the last like 4 months alone of this iteration, the biggest problem, I think blows away all of the previous iteration, the biggest
I
problem.
really, I think they're equal. Like, I think you really like disparage old biggest problem because you can't separate the fucking disgusting piece of shit Maddox has become with just how good that
I
show
still
was.
love it. I love it for what it was. I must have had like a hundred, like almost like the entire freaking catalog on my phone at one point in time. But after a while, like like watching and listening to the uncut versions when we were doing that, it kind of got on my nerves a little bit. How like Dick and Sean were like consistently funnier, and how like Maddox was just kind of a sniveling putz kind of the entire time,
That was the
almost.
charm, though. Before we hated him, that was the charm. It's like the difference between like he was a retard the whole time, but back then, before he spurged out and it just burned his entire life down over an ex girlfriend, he was a retard that we liked. He was like fucking Patrick Starr. Like, you make fun of him, you point
Hey,
out how he's retarded,
wait! Don't
but
don't
we love
disparage
him
Patrick
anyway.
Star. Don't disparage Patrick Star,
No, the
okay?
biggest
I
problem era Maddox before his turn was a very Patrick Star character, except if Patrick Star thought he was a genius. That's the one difference.
mm, man, I gotta let that fucking simmer and cook a little before I like really give my judgment on that thought.
Because we used to
But at
like
least put a
him.
pin on.
He
Okay,
was an idiot that we liked.
well, I'll put it to you this way: this is the biggest problem that I have, or the largest issue, I should say, that I
Yeah,
have.
let's stay in the kid territory.
Fuck you. Anyway, no, the largest issue I have with like the Maddox and the biggest problem back in the days is a lot of his funnier jokes that he made that were fucking hysterical. Like one of my favorite ones was the funeral joke. Now he's disavowed all of that and gets angry and got like super mad at Dick and Co. For making the fucking funeral joke and then called them stalkers and said they were obsessing over his fucking death. And so, like, because he's so false and so fake as a person, that really has negatively affected my hindsight when it comes to me reviewing and rewatching and remembering the old biggest problem shows. So that's my largest issue with that.
I mean, I'm willing to enjoy it within the context of the product. Like, I don't think I've always been very art from artist separation. So like, I can take it
Well,
for
I'm
what it
still
is,
being it.
regardless of background context. That
I
maybe
think
doesn't.
I think there's a limit though, man. There's like kind of a line, and the line can be hard to find. But maybe there's just not a line at all. You just artificially, fucking, you arbitrarily like drew one. But I don't know, man. It's tough to do this one. This one's kind of like difficult.
Yeah, I
That's just me
mean,
though.
fair enough. I just it's one of the most. It defined my like sense of comedy. Like the biggest problem of the universe like made me who I am today as a gay internet comedian that nobody listens to. Like it kind of redefined my sense of humor listening to Biggest Problem of the Universe. Like it was that impactful to me. So I
Wait,
still
Riley, you're
much
gay.
appreciate it.
I knew it. No. So, okay, so maybe this is the second MoCast of the new year. I thought that was the Christmas episode or something. I didn't really remember like the order that we recorded everything.
It's
It's
the
just
first
that
one
this
we
one,
recorded in the new year. This is the first one we recorded in the
so
new
this
year.
technically would be the first MoCast of the new
But
year.
but the
Then.
MoCast this last MoCast released in the new year. We just recorded it beforehand.
But do we acknowledge the new year in that one though?
I think we did. I think we mentioned it was the first episode of 2025. Maybe not.
Okay, everyone go to the MoCast freaking YouTube channel and watch the previous episode and then come
Let
back
us
to this.
know.
Pause this right now, watch the other episode, and then let us know if we mentioned the new year or not. Because this will be the official first MoCast of the year if we didn't in fact mention the MoCast or mention the fucking new year in the last one.
Hey, this is the first time you're hearing us also in 2025 along with you. And it's been
Welcome.
quite so far. Am I right, Chad?
Are you like driving in a McLaren right now?
No, somebody else is driving in a McLaren and my mic is catching it 'cause it's
Like,
fucking stupid and I hate it.
it made sound like you were like just living life in the fast lane for like a quick second. But then how can you open up a car door on a McLaren if you can't open your fucking computer panel? So I
Oh
know that you're
boy.
not getting in a car.
Those two that
Seriously, right?
a car has a handle that you pull and then the thing opens. There's no
I don't know,
secret
man.
second door behind the first door. I don't have to unscrew anything.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's
I
called a
think you're
glove
gonna,
box.
yeah, I think you're going to more be like Nebula in the third Guardians of the Galaxy fucking movie, and you're like, "How do I open this fucking thing?" And I have to yell at you to open the fucking door and be the first F-bomb to ever be dropped on the freaking MCU universe, which is kind of cool, by
There's
the way. Like,
no way that's no
no,
way.
no, no,
Really?
that's the first F-bomb because Venom wasn't a part of the MCU before
I
that.
thought there was one fuck in the original.
No.
Okay.
There was ship.
Maybe I'm remembering
Multiple
wrong.
ship.
Yeah, perhaps. I don't know. I need to watch more MCU. I've seen shockingly little MCU. I know so much about it just from cultural osmosis, but like I've only seen like a handful of them. I've seen, let's see, what have I seen?
Real
I've
quick,
seen
I'm going to give you points for using cultural osmosis. No one really uses that, so good for you.
thank you.
You gotta give them points where it counts.
I've seen Avengers 1, 3, and 4. I have not seen Age of Ultron. I'm told I'm not missing much. Here comes the ambulances now. 1 second.
How many people have you killed, Riley? When will it end? When will the slaughter end?
They found me. Ugh.
When are you gonna stop grabbing him by the pussy so violently, Riley?
Oh
Like,
yeah, by
grab
the way, did
by
you
the
see that Trump
pussy.
got found guilty in his fucking sexual assault lawsuit? He had to pay like $5 billion. So we officially have a rapist as the president now. That's pretty sick.
Tell you what,
well,
at least-
Riley. Rape, sexual assault, sick. Whoa, so based.
So based. Yeah, isn't it great that we're gonna have a fucking rapist as the president of the United States? Isn't that cool, guys?
I mean,
Is it-
like Biden's a fucking like legit pedophile that sniffs fucking kids. And
We don't know
girls, so,
anything about him except that he's an
Yes, we
eccentric
do.
old
Yes,
man.
we do.
who-
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. You know it to be true. The fucking corn pop fucking stories are proof enough. Like, I used to have the kids rub my leg. Ugh. That's disgusting. All right, fucking disgusting.
I think
I
he's
used
just
to have
weird.
him. I used to have him put a little bit of Vaseline on it too.
Oh,
my
that's
God.
fucking gross, man. It really fucking is.
Whatever,
Like,
regardless of Joe Biden, who cares? Don't worry about it. He's gone. I didn't want him to be back in the office either. That's not what I
you
wanted
fucking
either.
voted for him, though.
No, I voted for Kamala Harris.
Oh God,
Oh,
I
that
hate it
makes
when
you
you say
even.
that.
Wow, you can't even open up a computer and you vote for Kamala. That explains a lot.
Yeah, a lot of
Does that
fucking.
count as voter fraud? I'm too retarded to vote.
I mean, quite possibly, you did vote Democrat. That's a huge red flag and a strike one, like right then and there. Then there's the fact you can't open up the computer panel. Then your ability to open up a car door is tenuous at best. So
I
you
am
have to
I
check
am an
that out.
expert at opening car doors. Okay, I'm very good. I'm very proficient at opening car doors.
So you don't pull on it and then use the other fingers to like push the button, and you're just standing there going, "When will this thing automatically open?"
No, I just pull the handle and it opens.
Have you
Unlike
ever
this fucking shitty computer panel.
Have you ever waited at a stop sign and waited for it to go green?
I can't say that I have. You know what I have
Hmm.
done though? Here's a certified Riley retard moment. This was kind of conditioning because I went to a school that we used iPads for all like 99% of our schoolwork, and we were using iPads all day long. There was a time that I tried to like tap a piece of paper like it was a tablet, just like out of muscle memory.
Really?
Yes, I was just so used to doing schoolwork on iPads that I was like, all right, time to crack my schoolwork open. And I just tapped on the paper. And then I immediately realized what I had done. And I was like, I'm fucking stupid.
Oh my god,
Uh,
you
so
really are retarded.
Anyway, I was listing the MCU movies I've seen to get through that real
yeah,
quick.
yeah.
It's a
Go ahead.
short list. Avengers 1, 3, and 4. I'm told 2 is not very good. So I suppose that's not a
Well,
big loss.
well, I mean, if you're gonna watch the Avengers, just go ahead and watch like Age of Ultron, because it does introduce Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch in there,
And also
and
unintroduces Quicksilver pretty quick. So I'm
and
told.
Ultron, so like two fucking great characters that are like huge in those universes. They're just fucking dead. That
Yeah, but
pisses
you
me
do
off.
get to meet Vision.
Yeah, and
He
Vision's
dies in
cool.
Infinity War.
He's one of my favorite ones. I really do like Vision a whole lot. I'm very disappointed that we don't get to keep freaking Quicksilver though. That pissed me off immensely. And Ultron was fucking cool.
Fair enough. So I've seen those movies. I've seen the whole Spider-Man trilogy, obviously.
Sam Raimi.
Deadpool and Wolverine, I suppose, is an MCU movie. So I've seen that one. I've seen Thor 4. That's the only Thor I've seen. I did go to see Thor 2 as a kid. It was so boring. We snuck out of it to go see Kung Fu Panda instead. So
Hold on, which one did you sneak out of again?
The Dark World.
Oh, Thor: The Dark World?
Yeah.
That was really good. I love that movie.
It
I
was
don't
it
know
was
why
it, it
everyone
was it was
shits on
too
it.
like slow and boring for my 7-year-old brain, but perhaps I would appreciate it now.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, and you did went to go watch Kung Fu Panda, so I'll give
yeah,
you props for. Wait, which Kung Fu Panda?
Kung Fu Panda 2, I believe.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, all of them are really, really good, so I'll give you props for doing that.
But yeah, so I've seen Thor 4 is the only full Thor movie I've seen. I did
Thor,
like
Thor,
it.
Thor, 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 Thor,
Thor
Thor,
Love and
Thor, Thor.
Thunder. Yeah, Thor 4.
I love Love
Um,
and Thunder too, man, and a lot of people shit on that one. It was like it's not the best one. Number 3 is the best one. But no, like number 4 really does rank up there, and I fucking love Thor too. So he's one of my favorite characters.
yeah, he's always been a highlight in like the more crossovery
Tell you
movies.
what, man, after fucking Infinity War and Endgame, that man had a fucking glow up.
True. But I've seen both Captain Marvel movies. I am a Captain Marvel apologist. I'm sorry to tell you. I know all of you nerdy types are like, "Oh, Brie Larson's a feminist. This movie sucks shit."
I couldn't
But
get past like
from her booty hole.
I couldn't get past like the first like I think 10 minutes of it. It was like, dude, I'm watching this and this is like this is kind of bad. Like, nothing really, like, caught my attention. The acting was fucking terrible, and I didn't like the pacing or anything like that, so I'll try to give it, like, another shot, but I barely made it 10 minutes in, and
I
I'm not like
genuinely
a Brie
loved Captain
Larson.
Marvel. I did not like her in Endgame. So if there were people on the
I
fence
liked
about
her in
Captain
Endgame.
Marvel and they saw Endgame, she had her moments, but she was kind of like the fact that she was unwilling to like help at first kind of pissed me off. Like I was like,
We
I know how
did
I
it.
feel about
We
this.
won, Mr. Stark.
But but anyway,
I don't
yeah.
feel so good.
I will say I love the first Captain Marvel. I thought it was a great film. I also liked the second one that did terrible. But the reason I like that one more than anything is Miss Marvel, who I've also seen some of that TV show. I had some other shit come up while I was watching it, and I've yet to come back to it, so I'm only halfway through. But she is great. That actress is like so good in that role. Miss Marvel is I love Miss Marvel in the MCU. She's so good. I loved her in the Marvels. I loved her in what the TV show I've seen. Very good. And I think honestly that's it. Is the Captain Marvel movies, the Spider-Man movies, 3 out of 4 Avengers, and 1 Thor movie. That's all I've seen of the MCU.
And you haven't seen any of the Captain America movies at all?
No, I d-
Dude, at the very
I
least,
think
watch Winter
maybe I saw
Soldier.
Winter Soldier. My brain is like I feel like I might remember going to the theater and seeing Winter Soldier. But I don't know if I was like I fell asleep because I was like 9 or some shit because I don't remember anything about it, but I have a vague memory of being in the theater and seeing Winter Soldier.
Yeah, dude, Winter Soldier is fucking badass, man. And
I've
so
heard
is the
good
first one
things.
too. The first Captain America movie is really, really good.
It might be high time to just watch the whole MCU from the beginning, but now that I'm also invested in the DC animated universe, I've got a lot of superheroes on my plate.
Yeah, really, you can just not watch the live action films and watch all of the animated films, and let me know when
Well,
you
I'm
do
doing the
because
one.
I'll give
Oh,
you the
I'm
I'll give you the
sorry.
I will give you the chronological order in which to watch the animated movies in.
Yeah,
That way
well, I
it's
know
cooler.
the movies are kind of their own like sub universe. There's some movies in the. I'm watching everything that's in like the same universe as Batman the animated series, which is like that show, Superman, the Justice League shows, Batman Beyond, Static Shock, that stuff. The like main DC animated movies are in a different universe, but
Dude, I
I
miss
maybe I'll
watching
watch those
Static
too.
Shock.
Static Shock, I've heard is pretty good. I've never seen any of it.
Oh, it's fucking awesome, dude.
Mo, how do you feel about Static Shock? Are you racist or do you like it?
I'm so racist. Arr. Uh,
A
man,
black
sadly,
main character?
well,
What?
sadly, I watched Batman Beyond, and I think that those both came out right around the same time, and I think it either so there was like a confliction there. It was either Batman Beyond and Static Shock were on roughly on the same time on two different networks, or Static Shock came on before I came home from school because I didn't get to watch any cool cartoons that a lot of other kids did from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock. I always got the Shaft and got home at about 4:15, 4:20. And so I only got like 10 minutes of one and then uh a half hour of something really, really good.
My only concern, this is about to be like I'm the most like normie zoomer pilled fucker in the world, but like my only concern with the DC animated stuff that I'm watching is it's gonna be like too serious all the time. Cause like I've become accustomed to like the goofier side of superhero
Uh
stories. Like
you've got
I need a little bit of levity in my life. Like
you get a little bit in those movies, but it's focused on a lot of the drama and the comic book aspect, and that's what makes it so sincere and so fucking awesome. It's why the DCU will always be like the better animated studio than Marvel. Marvel stuff is okay, but I can tell you stuff that I watched from Marvel in the 90s, but only like a few of them, and the rest have been like, shit that I don't even care of. But you put like 10-year-old, 20-year-old, or 30-year-old me in front of a TV, and you put freaking Justice League or Justice League Unlimited, I'm fucking sitting there watching the entire thing, and I'm telling you which character is doing which voice actor is doing the voice acting for him, and why I fucking love the shit out of every single one of them. Like, fucking the dude who does Mr. Krabs' voice is the voice
Clancy
for Lex
Brown?
Luthor. Yeah. He's fucking Lex Luthor, the racially androgynous Lex Luthor. Some people think he's black, some light skin black, people think he's kind of like darkish white, dark like kind of white. But nobody knows because no one can figure it out. And then it's things like that like kind of keeps you like thinking about the show, and then you think about the episodes that you absolutely loved in there. And it introduced me when I was so much younger, like to all these other characters as well, like Booster Gold, The Question, Green Arrow got its exposure thanks to the Justice League.
I'm in a
And,
more
it was
unique
so cool.
position because my exposure to a lot of those characters is from the CW. That's my DC
Oh
world.
no,
that I
that's nothing
became
wrong with that.
invested into.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that because like the CW verse was fucking amazing. It had like a lot of great moments, some shit moments, but I focus on the good parts because I've been there since damn near the beginning. Hey,
I never
watching
thought Arrow got
Supernatural.
bad. I never thought it got bad. I don't know
I,
why some of those seasons people were not into. I liked Arrow the whole
well,
time.
like the season where he becomes the mayor. It's just I think it's like the worst freaking season. And then they have like a real shoehorned in episode on gun control. And then what does Mayor
That
McQueen
episode was goofy. That episode was
and then
very goofy.
what pisses me off about that episode is basically Mayor McQueen says, okay, we're gonna have some gun control, but we're not gonna have fucking gun control. So he managed to successfully straddle the fucking fence. So like this entire episode means nothing because the main character just fucking fence rides the entire time. And I would have like been happier with either loving the episode or hating the episode completely instead of just being conflicted going, this is a shitty fucking episode. And it makes me confused, and I think about it a lot because he just fence rides the entire time.
I
Ugh,
will
God.
say that they kind of fucked it up at the end. Like I think the last season was good overall because I liked Oliver Queen's like final journey, and I liked the Mia stuff a lot. But the problem was, first of all, the Mia stuff was to set up a spinoff that never happened, so a lot of
Yeah,
that
that's
feels
disappointing.
unresolved. Because I really liked Mia Queen and the future storyline, and also the ending of the regular storyline is fucking retarded. Remember everything bad that ever happened in the show? Not anymore. We fixed it. Isn't that great, guys?
Oh yeah, all that bad shit that never happened.
All of your emotional fucking distraughtness over the death of these characters and how important it is to the storyline never fucking happened. We fixed it.
We fixed it. Nothing to see here. folks.
Moira, she's back. Tommy, he's back. Fucking Quentin, he's back. They're all back, guys. Wasn't that silly? Laurel, she's back. Wasn't that silly that happened? They all died.
God,
Glad we fixed that.
Laurel's so fucking hot. Holy
She's
shit.
very hot.
I'm not gonna lie, if we can go back to the subject of Lex Luthor real quick, that fucking speech he gave to Amazo in Justice League Unlimited.
I
What
don't
is
remember that.
Amazo?
Isn't
What's
that
this
the
speech
wo-
about?
He's like the golden one.
I don't remember that. It's been a long time since I've seen that episode.
Yeah, well, going back to it, and you really like, the more you think of that conversation, it is a fucking real eye opener, dude.
But what is it about? Like, give us a quick and dirty as to what the speech was about. What did Amazo do? What did Lex Luthor say to him? Pitch us on this. Sell us on this.
Basically, the idea on purpose and everything.
Great. Thanks, Kay. Good job.
Well, I mean, it's been fucking years since I've seen it, Riley.
Well, yeah, but you're
Yeah,
saying
you
it's this
fucking
like big.
asshole.
You're saying it's this big, impactful, significant moment, but you can't even describe like what the speech was about with more than one sentence.
Well, I mean, it's been years since I've seen it. At least I can fucking take off the fucking side of my PC case and fix it.
Yeah, okay. Fucking all of my arguments are forever destroyed because I can't fucking open a computer. I get it.
This panel shows you that you're yeah, nice argument. However, it shows up a computer panel.
Open this computer panel for me.
It's like I really enjoy your thesis on the blah 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 theorem. However, can you open up this computer case? Your argument is invalid. Psh, no funding.
No funding. Fuck you.
No soup for you. No soup funding for you. Funding soup for you. I'm going to get a joke here. Just give me a sec. Yeah.
I'll find one. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, eventually.
So, what have you been watching lately, Mo?
I am sadly I finished finally watching What We Do in the Shadows, and I'm so bummed that it's finally done and over with, and they had an amazing run, and the ending episode was really, really great, and I love the shit out of it, and I'm really sad that it's fucking gone.
Rest in peace. What we do in the shadows. I heard about that ending.
Oh, the ending was fun, man. It was really, really great. Had to clear my throat there, pardon me. Yeah,
Tell you what,
it's
there's also another sad ending to a show. Fucking Archer, man.
Oh, Archer ended this year?
It ended, I think, like a year back. I think.
yeah,
A year back
it,
is in 2023 or 2024?
2023, I think.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I enjoyed the ending to Archer too. I don't remember much. Oh wait, no. I remember what happened. Never mind. It's a little bittersweet, but still, it was pretty good. I did thoroughly enjoy it.
You know, I've
Yeah.
never seen that show in my life. I've considered watching it before. If only I've heard that it's good. Also, I happen to listen to a Pokemon tabletop podcast that like one of the main art
Oh
directors from
God.
Archer is on. So she glazes it pretty good. So I'm interested to see it because of that. She talks it up, I guess. Even though I guess she has to because she's the art director. But I've heard good things, so maybe I'll check it out.
What else have I been watching? Lately, I haven't really been watching any TV. Well, I watched Good Omens, which I thought was pretty good, but then there's a lot of weirdness surrounding the show and like how it's been released. And then like cuz it had like one really great first season and it had sort of a an okay second season. They really kind of focused on this the subplot of getting these two people together, and I was kind of like, can we just like focus on the main show? Like, who gives a shit? Like, I hate the whole like love is a carrot on a stick sort of like literary device. Like, if you got me invested in the main, the main story, let's just focus on the main story every once in a while. And then they also made the mistake of getting those two characters like overly involved in the main story. So now the secondary story, the subplot, is now entangled in the main plot, and I'm like, oh come on, just move past it. I don't know, like it's just they're also not really good actors, and I wasn't really invested in the story at all.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Most of my TV watching, I guess now I'm gonna try to do more superhero stuff, but I've been on a sitcom kick. Mostly Drake and Josh first of all, and also Modern
Uh,
Family I've been watching.
oh, you've been watching Modern Family?
Yeah, it's pretty
Family?
good. Pretty good show.
Cool. I
I
do
think
need
I'm
to watch
almost
that.
done with season 2. I'm like 30 something episodes in.
I'm gonna watch Parks and Rec here really soon because I am sick to death of like wasting like an hour or two watching a shitload of clips from the show, thoroughly enjoying them, and then going, I've never watched a single episode of this, and I need to watch 30 Rock as well because I love Tracy Morgan. I love fucking oh god, what's her name? Kang, help me out. You're kind of good with
Tina
like
Fey.
former Thank you, thank you. Yeah, you're really good with like former SNL actors. Yeah, and I like Tina Fey too. Uh, I haven't really been able to watch that, so
There are so
I'll have to
many
put that in
sitcoms
there.
I haven't seen. All the ones you just said. I've never seen Parks and Rec. I've never seen 30 Rock.
Have you at least
Um,
watched The Office?
no,
Watch
actually,
The Office. It's
Dude,
amazing.
fucking The Office is a great fucking show.
Yeah, it is.
I've heard good things. I do need to get around to The Office. I have this bad habit where oh sorry,
Well, you just
I'm
like just throw shit on the
I
floor like
have
an
this bad habit
asshole.
where I throw shit on the floor. Yeah, but
Riley,
I,
smash, smash.
Wow,
I-
and I'm usually the noisy one. Wow.
yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
I
know what's
haven't
up with
heard.
my mic has been really hot to like for the last couple days, and I don't know why it's doing this.
Well, it's probably those boobs that grew on it.
Yeah,
Sorry, that was terrible. My bad.
Probably because you
I'll
need to
start
fix your computer.
like a good sitcom, and I'll kind of like fall off in the middle of season 2, like no matter how good it is. Like that's what happened to me with Always Sunny. I'm like I kind
Oh,
of like stopped that in the middle of season 2. Young
oh,
Sheldon, I've kind of stalled in the middle of season 2.
you can skip Young Sheldon and just
Young
focus on
Sheldon
It's
is
Always
great.
Sunny.
Everybody loves Young Sheldon. Big Bang
Oh,
Theory is shit, but Young
yeah.
Sheldon is
Well,
good.
everyone
No,
would
Big Bang
fucking.
Theory was better in my opinion.
You're wrong.
Ugh. You can skip both those shows and just like focus on It's Always Sunny
It's maybe I should go back to Always Sunny. It was good. I don't know why I fell off of it.
because you're all like Young Sheldon, Bazzoopers, or whatever the fucking
Young
catchphrase is.
Sheldon is really good. Everybody loves that show.
Young Sheldon, The Big Bang Theory ruined nerddom for fucking everybody.
No, that's just the Big Bang Theory. Young
No, it's
Sheldon
both of
is
them.
good.
Yeah, but it's like a part of that same universe with one of the main characters, so it's like, indirectly involved in the ruination of fun nerddom stuff.
Yeah, but like the Big Bang Theory is shit. But like you could have like a spin-off that's good of a show that's bad. It's
I mean,
happened.
how are you not nailed to a fucking cross after you make a show that ruins D&D for everybody? That just pisses me off immensely, man.
Well, I mean, it helps that he also made 2.5 Men, which is amazing. So
Uh,
he had something to fall back on.
Two
And
and a
Young
half
Sheldon is
men
good too.
Two and a Half Men. I'm gonna like hot take here. I don't think Two and a Half Men was really that good.
I think 2.5 Men was great, and my hot take is that it stayed great even without Charlie Sheen.
Uh, I'm just not into it. Like I've watched a ton of episodes of it. It's okay. I kind of feel that way. I feel the same way about How I Met Your Mother. I've watched like 2 or 3 seasons of How I Met Your Mother. I laughed and all that stuff, but like really, it doesn't seem like to me that I can't really say that I've retained a single like memory about How I Met Your Mother, though I think the show was good and I don't think anyone acted bad or anything. It's not a bad show at all. It's just that I have like no memories of it, even after watching 2 or 3 seasons.
The only memory I really have of it is like, didn't the mom die in the end?
Well, I wanted the last episode to be. I wanted the last 5 minutes of the next to last episode to be, and that's how I met your mother. Then all of a sudden you hear on loudspeaker, "All right, Jablinski, come out of here with your hands up. You'll never take me alive." And then the whole fucking last episode is him standing off with the fucking cops. Like half the episode's like one takes and all that stuff. And I don't know. I think it would have been great if it were like a cop standoff because it's kidnapping. Because like he kidnapped his kids, or maybe even like even an M Night Shyamalan twist. It's the kids of a chick that he was super obsessed with. And technically, he is telling the story about How I Met Your Mother. Oh God, what if How I Met Your Mother was like written from we never saw it from the perspective of like any of the main characters, but it was actually the camera was the fucking viewpoint of the stalker. So we just watched all these people's lives. Like he managed to finagle his way into like like intimate situations like holiday meals and all that because they felt bad for him. Maybe it was just like one of the homeless bums that they ran into or something. I don't know. I think maybe if I had the chance I could have made How I Met Your Mother much better.
Maybe so. The finale of Two and a Half Men is one of the biggest, like the most insane things to ever happen in television history. Because they made like 12 seasons of a sitcom that like people everywhere enjoyed and were invested in. And they dedicated the final episode, the two-parter, 40-minute final episode, entirely to just like, fuck you, Charlie Sheen, we hate you. Like that's the whole punchline is fucking Charlie's supposed to be dead, but he's not actually dead. And now he's been driven insane and he wants to kill the main characters because they replaced him. And let's reminisce on how terrible of a person he was and how he was doing cocaine and sleeping with whores and I guess also a transgender goat for some reason. And
Wait, how does one become a transgender goat?
well, I imagine you're a male goat, and then you apply feminine features, and you become a transgender female goat, which Charlie Sheen was having sex with, I guess, in the canon of Two and a Half Men. And-
I'm not even going to question it any further. I'm just going to accept the reality of the situation because that makes total sense. I
And then
don't
the-
understand it, but I get it.
And then the episode ends with Charlie, and it's just a back shot of Charlie. So it's not Charlie Sheen, it's somebody dressed as Charlie Sheen from the back. And he knocks on the door of the house, and then a piano falls on him. And it cuts to the director, and he just says, winning, and the show ends.
What the fuck? All right, I might have to watch the last episode.
It's so weird. It's just like 40 minutes. This whole the whole season, the plot of the final season of Two and a Half Men is that John Cryer and Ashton Kutcher wants to adopt a child, but they won't let him unless he's married. So he marries John Cryer so that they can trick them into letting them adopt this child. And this child, who the whole season is about, is not even in the finale. They didn't have time for him. They were too busy saying "fuck you, Charlie Sheen."
Wow. I mean, like, I think as a fan, maybe I would be a little bit angry at that. Maybe I would be a little bit pissed.
It's like there's no resolution to like anything that has been going on in the show since Ashton Kutcher became the main character instead of Charlie Sheen. It's
Oh,
just
man.
remember Charlie? He was an asshole, huh? And now he's been crushed by a piano. The end.
Wow. I'm kind of glad now that I never got into the show deeply because that would have made me straight up fucking angry. I'd have been pissed off like fucking crazy if I like got into the show and then you get what you get and that's what you get what you fucking deserve, I guess. You get a fist up the ass.
Get what you fucking deserve.
Ugh. Kang, what have you been watching lately?
I've been getting to watching that fucking series I've been seeing advertised a lot, Creature Commandos.
Oh, Creature Commandos. I've seen a couple of clips of it, but I haven't really been able to watch it yet. Is it any good?
So far, I think it's pretty fucking good.
Cool.
It's got Frank Grillo as Commander Flag. It's got Alan Tudyk as fucking trying to think it's like God damn it, what's his name? Hang on, let me look it up before it fucking blanks out on me. Let's see here. Alan Tudyk is Dr. Phosphorus. It's got like semi-big names in it.
Cool. Well, like, who's it got in? Who's it got in there?
Looks like we got Sean Gunn, Alan Tudyk, and Frank Grillo. Like I said, we got Jake Tapper in it. Looks like we got someone playing fucking Liu Kang.
Liu Kang?
I'm guessing the Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat. which that would make for a pretty fucking sweet crossover.
Wait a minute, hold on. I thought this was like a DC show with like some of the DC villains, right? What is this show? Like, I know
Yeah,
nothing really about it. What kind of show is this? I know like the glowing skeleton guy, villain guy's in there, and I think I saw a shot of Wonder Woman in there.
I honestly have no idea, but it does take place after the events of Suicide Squad in the first season of Peacemaker.
Oh, really? You know, that's something I need to watch. I need to actually watch the season that I guess is there going to be a second season of Peacemaker?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, I gotta watch all of Peacemaker then.
Oh shit, that's actually Rick Flag's dad.
Who's Rick Flag?
He's
Wait, he's the good old boy that does what Amanda Waller tells him, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And then I think, have you seen the new Suicide Squad movie?
The Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier in the episode.
Yeah, he gets killed off in it.
Really? No shit.
And that's Rick Flag Sr. That's, I think, it pretty much his dad.
Oh, wow. Okay, I gotta check that out then.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
I know they killed my boy the Thinker in that movie, the villain from The Flash that only I liked.
God, worst season of the Flash. Yeah, worst season
Fuck
of
no!
the Flash
There are
ever.
worse seasons of The Flash than
No,
season 4.
that was either the worst season of the Flash or like the beginning of the downfall of the Flash for a while.
That I've heard more,
For
but
a
some
while.
of the later seasons are worse.
Yeah, because God.
I'm
Yeah,
having
that-
I haven't quite finished The Flash. My heart can't get over the loss of Cisco. I don't know if I can push through without him.
Man, fuck, who cares about Cisco anyway? Just move past
Cisco's
him.
the best character. I love Cisco.
He is not the fucking best character. Here's Cisco right here. I will give up my power. Oh, I wish I had my power. Just because you gave me my power doesn't mean I want it. I'm giving it back. Barry, you killed my brother.
He did
And
kill his
that's
fucking
Cisco.
brother.
And that's Cisco the entire series.
No, it's not.
And he's also this series is fucking Krillin, meaning he gets killed a lot and he jobs a lot.
Damn.
But he's great. But Krillin is awesome too. Just
Yeah,
'cause he
he's
gets
cool.
jobbed a lot.
Yeah,
Cisco is cool. Just because
Cisco
he
is
gets
not
jobbed a
cool.
lot.
He's like Vegeta. He's just like a jobber, man. He needs to just fucking like stay in the background with the fucking black scientist guy, the party people. I hated that character too.
No,
like him,
come on.
like
he's
him,
like
the
the
party
only reason
people
that I
guy.
might consider keep it going. He's good.
Him,
Riley,
the party people. Him, the party people guy, and the Meskin chick that can fucking like affect, I think, magnetic fields or something like that.
I don't
She's a
mind her.
lame-o
It's
fucking
really
character.
fucking Joe's wife that is annoying and too.
Oh,
too
no,
overly
she's a
used in
fucking
later
hottie.
seasons.
No, she's a baddie
whatever.
and a
Just 'cause
half.
you want to jerk off to her doesn't
Oh,
mean she's a
God,
good
Riley,
yes.
I bet
character.
you're the same
yes.
type of motherfucker that thinks Sasuke from Naruto is a good character.
Sasuke is the best character in Naruto. Fuck you. Kill yourself. How dare you?
Sasuke's a little bitch.
No, he's not. What do you mean?
Alucard from Hellsinger Bridge could take both of them. That's all I'm saying.
Sasuke would kill Alucard. Get fucked.
Sasuke's just a little fucking edgelord. The fuck?
Well, Kang, you get your entire family murdered by your own brother, and let me know how you feel.
I would fucking want vengeance, not sitting there just like
That's what he wants. That's his whole thing.
Yeah, but of course
And then
he's
he
just
gets
sitting
the
there.
vengeance, and he realizes he takes the vengeance. He took the vengeance out of the wrong guy, and that his brother loved him all along. So he goes on his fucking total villain arc and wants to kill everybody because he holds them all responsible. And then he learns to be good again through Naruto's influence. It's a great character arc. Very good.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm just gonna sit here and brood the whole time.
He doesn't just sit there and brood the whole time. He does something about it. He gets bit by Orochimaru on purpose and then goes and learns the ways of the curse mark and kicks the shit out of Naruto so he fucks off and goes after Itachi. Builds a whole team so he can go after Itachi. Sasuke gets shit done.
Oh my god.
How dare you be shitting on Sasuke like this? You don't know shit about Sasuke.
I don't think I have, like, the desire to want to know shit about Sasuke.
How much of Naruto? Have you watched all of Naruto or read all of Naruto?
I've seen a good chunk of Naruto, but it's like, come on, there's like, Sasuke could have been way better.
Sasuke is great as is. When he goes to the 5 Kage summit and just like indiscriminately murders people who are there to protect world leaders, going after his one goal. He doesn't care who gets in his way. He kills his own team. That arc was fucking amazing.
Yeah, but like, come on, killing your own teammates too?
Yeah, that was his downfall. That was his darkest moment, and then he was brought back to the light against all odds by Naruto's determination. And he doesn't actually kill her. She doesn't die. He would have, but she just so happened to not die. And then he leaves his other teammates to die, but they rejoin him anyway because they're loyal, and that's part of what makes his heart grow 3 sizes that day.
Yeah, but like,
they're still loyal to him.
If he fucking left me to die, I wouldn't fucking be with them. Fuck him.
Well, you're not as loyalty bound as Suigetsu and Jugo, Kang. Okay, I guess you don't have as much of a integrity as they do.
Why? Because, like, he would leave his own teammate to fucking die, and that's, like, the loyalty? No, you fucking stay and you fight by your teammate.
Yes, because the Sasuke was not in a good state. He had just killed his brother, and then he found out that his brother was the good guy the whole time, and that actually the village he lived in for his entire life lied to him and ordered the hit. So he was pissed. Rightfully so, and he was entirely revenge driven, and that's why he let his friends slip away. And that was the downfall of his arc before he learned to be better. It's called character development, Kang.
Yeah, but like that could have I'm sorry, but it still could have been done way better.
I think it was done perfectly. Sasuke was driven to the complete ends of his moral compass. Like, he doesn't care about anything anymore. He just wants vengeance for his family. And the guy who he wants to get vengeance on just so happens to be politically significant. They're gonna make him the 6th Hokage. So Sasuke fucking breaks into the Naruto equivalent to the United Nations and just starts indiscriminately murdering to get to this one guy. And he doesn't care who gets hurt, including his own friends along the way, because he's been driven to the complete brink. Because he just murdered his fucking brother because of a lie.
A lie that he was stupid enough to fall for.
I don't know, but it's not. It was a pretty good lie. There was no reason not to fall for the lie.
No reason. What? You're telling me
all they knew is that Itachi one day killed the Uchihas. They had no inclination as to why. There was no inclination that the Hidden Leaf Village had anything to do with it until Sasuke found that out right after he killed Itachi from fucking Madara.
And you're telling me he couldn't have used his brain, try to think things through, and like all of that could have been avoided?
No, because Itachi lets him believe that he did it on purpose, like not under duress, because he doesn't want his brother to get mixed up in all this bullshit. So Itachi takes the fall so that Sasuke doesn't take out his vengeance on innocent people. And then Madara shows up and he's like, "Hey Sasuke, guess what? The Leaf Village did it." And Sasuke's like, "Shit! Damn it!"
In the process of going after the highest Hokage, like who's about to become the 6th Hokage, he winds up still taking out innocent people in the process.
Because that was his fall. The point of the characters aren't supposed to be perfect, Kang. He kills Itachi, and then he finds out that Itachi only did it because of the Leaf Village, and his mind at that point turns to, I gotta fuck up the Leaf Village. And it's not until Itachi gets revived by reanimation jutsu and talks to him that he kind of changes his dude a little bit. But he's
Characters aren't supposed to be perfect, but neither are they supposed to be fucking retarded.
how is he retarded? The whole government gaslit the entire world, and Itachi also joined in the gaslighting that Itachi was the one who did it because he wanted to do it.
Then that makes him even more fucking retarded.
What do you mean?
It's fucking retarded that you would give in to the gaslighting. I feel like if you were gonna be like,
They
if you were gonna
gaslit
be-
the whole
Hold on.
country.
Hold
it
on.
wasn't just Sasuke. They gaslit everyone.
I feel like some people would have started to put the fucking pieces together and see, oh, maybe
There were
that's
no
a big crock of
pieces. This is
bullshit.
secret government psyop shit. Nobody had any idea that the Hidden Leaf Village up higher ups wanted the Uchihas killed. Nobody had any clue. It was a secret.
I'm not
You
changing
know
my take.
how much shit we probably believe that's wrong right now because of our government? Kang, same thing happened in Naruto.
Yeah, and you know how many fucking people had their fucking eyes opened up to that shit? You know how many people?
And how could you expect a boy who had his entire family murdered at age 8 to have the fucking mental fortitude to do that? Yeah, there's fucked up shit going on. All he knows is that his family's dead and the guy who did it is still at large. So he gets his revenge, and then he finds out, no, it actually wasn't him, really. It was these people. And he says, okay, revenge number 2. Here we go. And then he learns that's not the way.
I'm not changing my stance.
Sasuke's great. You're stupid, and I hate you.
Yeah, well, look, all I have to say is 3 words, side of computer. Your argument is fucking invalid.
Damn it.
Remember,
All right.
kids.
Go ahead. I totally jumped all in that one and talked over you for a sec. My bad.
Mo, how do you feel about Naruto?
Okay. I don't have any strong feelings about Naruto because I've only seen I think 2 or 3 of the same fucking episode, and I swear to you, it's like every time I watch Naruto, it's always randomly when those same 3 episodes are on at the same time.
Is it when they
the
fight
one-
Zabuza?
Is it that the dude with the gigantic fan?
No,
And then-
he's the one
yeah.
with the gigantic sword.
He's got a gigantic fan. One of them is a gigantic snake monster. They have to get all of their
Oh,
I guess,
okay. This
spirit
is
giant
this is
animals or
Orochimaru
whatever.
then. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
This is
and then
Orochimaru.
and then there's a 3-hour fucking long scene where Naruto's dad and mom were stabbed. So she tells him she reads him the whole fucking Lord of the Rings fucking trilogy, and the scene
Naruto's
goes
mom
on
and dad died
forever
before
and
he was
ever
born.
and
What
ever
are you
and
talking
ever.
about?
No, the episode was hey, remember to eat your vegetables and don't bang loose women and stuff. And it's like little baby Naruto, and then the dad and the mom are both impaled on some thingy, and they're dying.
Okay, so this was a weird flashback episode you saw.
It takes fucking 3 hours to do. It takes forever, and it goes nowhere. And I don't care, and I just want to get back to the action. And then the snake guy and the dude with glasses who's freaking out about something who's also apparently also snakes.
yeah,
they're
because he's
talking.
Orochimaru's right hand man.
I
Kabuto.
don't know what that means. You might as well just be going and I don't know.
The snake guy's name is Orochimaru, and the guy with the glasses is his sidekick guy, and his name is Kabuto, and he's also snakes because he's Orochimaru's sidekick.
Yeah, it's also the one where Naruto goes totally not Super Saiyan, and is he's got his I think his 9-tailed fox Shakira, Chakakagara,
Chakra.
Shakaka, guy out, and they're about to fight the big bad, Except I never get to see the fucking fight because I never saw the episode where that happens.
You should
Or
just
for
read
s-
the manga. It's
I don't
good.
want. It's so long though. I just
The
don't have
manga is
time
so
to get
easy to
into it.
read. That's why I'm saying read the manga, not watch the anime. You could read the whole manga in like a couple weeks if you really tried. The anime takes 1,000 million hours because it's an anime, but the manga you can read fairly quick.
Wait a minute, hold on. I thought that every episode was based off a manga chapter.
No. Well, there's filler, and also it's a lot quicker to read a manga than it is to watch an anime. Because in an anime, it all has to like move and be in motion, and there's padding so that it fills up 20 minutes. Like it's different. A manga is a lot easier and quicker to read than an anime is to watch usually.
I really gotta get into my manga stuff. I need to get all my Chainsaw Man manga chapters and Parasite
And
because I
Naruto,
read that.
you need to read Naruto.
Well, how long is Naruto? Naruto.
Let's see. Probably very long. Let's look up how long, how many
The manga
volumes,
now.
how many volumes is Naruto? Let's take a look. If my phone will work, there we go. How many volumes in
You know, next time you gotta look something up, just let me do it
Naruto?
because my computer works. And I literally have my panel off at the moment. I can see my guts too in there.
72 volumes, and you could read a volume of manga in like an hour and a half pretty easily. So it's
Oh,
not
that's
that
not
much.
too bad. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll read that. But right now, because like I love the shit out of Chainsaw Man, like both the anime and the fucking manga. Because like I tried to read the manga and then watch like manga synopsis of the chapters, and I loved every single one of them so far. So I'm going to get that. I'm going to get Parasite, which is like something that I accidentally picked up in 2001 at a local like, oh god. They basically just did nothing but sell magazines, very limited comics, but they had a boatload of manga. I don't know what kind of shop that was, but it was really, really awesome. I loved the shit out of it. And I just sat there and just read the manga for like an hour and a half. Like I spent like maybe I spent more than half the day reading that shit. And I absolutely loved the hell out of it.
I just want to say real quick because I was trying to bring this up earlier and we kind of got spun off. But the 3 episodes that I had thought you seen, because like I swear when I was a kid they played the same 3 episodes of Naruto on Toonami like fucking 13 times. Like I saw the same string of episodes so many times, and it's the episode where they fight Zabuza, who's like the first main villain. He's got a big old sword, and Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura are on their like first big ninja mission. They're still green. They're still kids. They gotta hide behind their sensei, but also provide support because he can't do it alone. And the episode with the Zabuza, the episodes where they fight Zabuza, they just played them on Toonami over and over. I don't know why. I saw that Zabuza fight an ungodly amount of times. Shout out to Zabuza. If you're a kid who watched Toonami in the like late 2000s, early 2010s, you've probably seen Naruto fight Zabuza more than once.
And there's also an episode where the fucking Sensei Pervo ninja, who's like always walking around with Naruto and I guess the chick Sasuke.
Well, the chick is Sakura, and then there's another
Sakura,
boy
thank
whose
you.
name is Sasuke.
Okay, yeah, he's walking around with those 3. He's always like reading some girly mag or
Yeah,
like
that's
some erotic
Kakashi.
novel.
He's awesome.
I really like him. He's my favorite character so far. He really is. And well, it was him and I think like another person, and they were fighting these 3 ninjas. Like one of them had this one really like sick fucking sword that was just nothing but spikes, a gigantic club with spikes on it. It looked like it would just rip you to pieces. And then there was another one that trapped him with the use of his eye. You know that like that red and
Sharingan?
black, that red and black
Yeah, the
eye thing.
Sharingan. He was probably
he-
fighting Kisame and Itachi.
and he stabs him like a million fucking times, but because that dude's so fucking powerful, he broke out of it. Dude, that was must have seen that episode 20 fucking times accidentally.
You know, Naruto's awesome, and you should read the manga.
Maybe we'll see.
We'll start Naruto book club on the Mocast. Kang, you want to
Oh
read Naruto?
God.
Oh god. All right, Scooby Doo.
All right.
Scooby Doo. What?
You sound like fucking Scooby Doo with that fucking laugh. That
Read.
All right. I think I've said everything that I needed to say. Riley, you got anything else you want to talk about?
No, we've done a lot of nerding out about anime and cape shit. I think we
Oh, yeah.
filled some air. We did it.
Oh yeah, we've done remarkably well. I have thoroughly enjoyed this talk, and I'll strongly consider at least trying to passively read Naruto
Thank you.
because I am interested. I'm not a huge manga fan. Well, I think maybe I am. I'm just in denial about it, and I just don't know how to come to terms with my feelings because I can tell you probably 4 manga right now that I'd love to pick up and read again, and how I would gladly buy like multiple bookshelves to store said manga if I needed to.
Yeah, my
But
thing, I realized at a young age that it's like, okay, a lot of these anime are like really long, and if I wanted to watch a whole
Mhm.
anime, it would take me a really long time. But I can read a lot faster than it's portrayed in a whole visual medium on screen and in motion and shit. So if I just read the manga, it'll be a lot easier. I've seen plenty of the anime just in passing, in like different orders and at different points. But the only way that I've consumed the original Dragon Ball from beginning to end is the manga. I read it all the way from little Goku in the woods to when Goku kills Kid Buu and then leaves with Oob. I've read the whole thing and it was good.
hell yeah. Kang, what about you, man? You got anything else you want to talk about?
I really can't think of anything else other than licking my nutsack. There you go.
Look at the nuts, Sukumadik. Suck at the pee.
Okay.
All right.
Had to take a page
Okay.
from Corey Taylor there for a second.
Suck at the pee. All right, Kang, where can they find you?
linktr.ee/Grimrealm, where my graveyard lies still dormant, as I am still trying to find the courage to come back.
All right, that was unusually goth and dark. All right, Riley, where can they find you? Riley. Oh wait, he's messaging me. What's he saying? Stuck on mute. Just end it. All right. All of his links will be in the description below. Check me out, MSG Official YT at twitter.com/Moside Gaming. Moside Gaming everywhere that you can find social media platforms on. W.GG, use promo code MoDiggity, save 10% off your total purchase. Hit the freaking sub button, sub to us, like, share, subscribe. Give us your firstborn, your last 4 of your social, your credit card, everything, okay? So,
linktr.ee/Riley Cinematic Universe, RIELY Cinematic Universe. Go there now. Do it.
all right. And
Oh,
with
you
that,
fucking cocksucker.
thank you very much for hanging out and listening to the show. And until next time, ta-ta.
Bye.
Later.
Come on, Kang. Say the line. You know what
Come
you have
on.
to say.
Auf Wiedersehen. Don't
There
forget
we
to gas
go.
the Monty
There
Bear.
we go.
All right, thank you.